j'arrive dans 5 minutes. Et bonsoir à tous et bienvenue dans le Grand Hall. Installez-vous confortablement, on est parti pour une petite soirée ensemble. Petite soirée sous le signe de la galère sur Baldur's Gate, ça va être bien. Ne bougez pas. Ne bougez pas. Hop. Sweep. Parfait ça. Alors... J'étais en train de regarder, j'ai passé 5 minutes à essayer de regarder un peu, mais en effet, le stream sur Twitch est toujours bloqué en 720, là où il est en 1080 sur YouTube. Donc, on sent le YouTube Master Race. Je veux pas balancer, mais voilà. Voilà. Euh... Alors... Est-ce que donc, tout le monde avec nous, là, c'est bon? Twitch bloque car YouTube en même temps. Non, mais Twitch le sait pas que je multi-stream, donc c'est pas possible.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
No doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Bah voilà.
Time to press ahead.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
L'as-tu vu pour la dernière fois?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day.
J'avais pas vu qu'Iena avait les yeux verrons. Tu dois avoir faim, tiens, voilà de quoi manger. Allons voir la garde, ils pourront sûrement t'aider.
Guards blow like petards. They don't help us.
Tu dois avoir faim, tiens, voilà de quoi manger.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Ok.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Donc ok, calmez-vous et dites-moi ce qui se passe ici. Hello Lunas. Du côté de YouTube, je te vois.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Val, merci pour les 7 abonnements offerts. Merci beaucoup. Une grande maison, vous êtes sûr que vous n'avez pas au moins une pièce dont vous n'avez pas l'utilité? Détection des pensées, plongée dans l'esprit de l'homme frustré.
them stay here? What if the little brat gets into the basement?
C'est une grande maison, vous êtes sûr qu'on n'avait pas un monde en pièces, hein? Quel bonheur, il reste encore de vrais philanthropes dans ce monde. Je me suis laissé dire que ce genre de maison a toujours une cave. À quoi sert la vôtre? Hein?
My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see. Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something.
Je peux aller jeter un œil?
Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
Ok. Alors.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Time to push my luck again.
Ok. Dommage.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Let's end this.
Je suis en train de me demander si je pourrais pas juste l'assommer, elle.
Cutting to the chase.
Have a lot on my mind. Time to get going.
All right. won! You won! What more do you want from me?
Je veux que cette famille puisse rester. Vous devez bien avoir de la place pour ces gens, non?
Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
Nul doute qu'un homme ayant vos moyens ne devrait pas avoir de mal à trouver une chambre à l'auberge.
A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. Moving in.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that. Cleaning, cooking.
Alors attendez une petite minute.
Can't give up now.
All the treats.
What do you get out of this?
I'm never allowed sweet things
To do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance.
Blackets will be done.
As long as you stop sulking,
Securing.
start walking right now.
Never a dull moment.
Voyons voir nos niveaux du coup. Alors j'ai bien une idée de ce que je veux faire. Voilà. On va faire attaque. Non, on va faire provocation. Et regain. Qui enlève les cadavres dans ce genre de situation dans les villes et les villages? Demande à Papé, c'est sa spécialité. Ok.
Long road ahead.
See the city.
Not over.
Up on the hill.
Alors j'ai besoin de faire plusieurs choses.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why
What's next?
Stop me yet. Something's on my mind.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Ok.
Don't waste a step.
Alors voyons voir.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
Comment avez-vous atterri ici?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Personne ne vous demande de partir, vous pouvez rester aussi longtemps que vous voulez.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
De rien.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Ok.
God. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
Lucky there's still decent.
Something over there.
to put my hands on everything. Wonder what's past this.
Hello Alpha. Alors, pause.
Looking ahead.
Je suis vraiment si mauvais que ça en perception.
There's a trap.
Ok. Alors, dons exclusivement réservés aux réfugiés, merci de les distribuer. Ah. Le colis vous attend toujours chez Fellow Gear. Tâchez de ne pas vous être à nouveau en retard.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
J'ai une petite idée de ce que j'aimerais faire.
Possibilities are endless. Do you
What in the hells was that?
It felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
What's he thinking? Starving them.
Ok.
lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Répondre que vous n'avez pas vraiment l'impression que c'est votre jour de chance.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
De quoi avez-vous besoin?
We are new to our collective. My birth was difficult. The vessel fought hard. It left me weak. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
Persuasion, débrouillez-vous donc tout seul. Même affaibli, vous êtes bien plus puissant que toutes les créatures aux alentours. Je vais voir ce que je peux faire.
I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thoughts.
Alors...
Assume nothing.
Can't give up now.
You have returned. With a meal, I hope.
On rapporte un cadavre tout frais avec une cervelle intacte.
I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy.
C'est bon, t'en as un de cadavre maintenant?
You have returned. With a meal, I sense you are underdeveloped. Bring me a brain and I will help you augment yourself. I shall be...
Curtail your sympathy.
Ok. Le problème, c'est que... Ok.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
You have
times.
returned. With a meal.
D'accord, il faut qu'on l'ait dans l'inventaire, quoi. Est-ce que je peux le faire passer? Non.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
You have returned. With a meal. Yes. That will do nicely. And as you have aided me, so I shall aid you.
You feel its presence gently probing the palace of your mind. As it finds a mostly vacant spot, power and knowledge flood your brain, unlocking a new secret.
Now leave. I will feed alone.
Ok. Parents par inadvertance. J'ai gagné de l'inspiration.
move.
Donc cerveau de flagellaire mental. Ordre de l'absolu. Et clé du moulin. Ben voilà. Du coup, il nous a donné... Il nous a amélioré un truc, mais je sais plus, je sais pas ce que c'est exactement. Ah, bah télékinésie, ouais. C'est assez fort, télékinésie.
How much further can I go?
Hello, Malga.
Probably some cog or joint in need of a little grease.
Speaking of grease, are there any sausage rolls left?
What are we gonna do in the city?
Pretty sure they'll need labourers to shore up walls.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Then I guess I better get well.
Any one of them could be as lively up from that.
Back off and return to your homes.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Waldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please.
Il a une
just
jolie
go
frange, hein.
on. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Comment osez-vous? Je suis né à la porte de Baldur et j'y ai toujours vécu. Sauf que ces réfugiés ne sont pas des vagabonds, mais des gens qui ont besoin d'aide.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Vous nous faites de la peine, vous n'imaginez pas à quel point. Venez-en au fait. Vous êtes un disciple de Char, n'est-ce pas? Du même cloître qu'Ombrecoeur?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Tentez d'entrer en contact avec elle mentalement, elle ferait bien de faire preuve de contrition pour le moment. Utilisez votre lien commun pour inciter Ombrecoeur à mentir.
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty pit in your spirit. She truly has abandoned you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Ok.
For you to protect us, not these intruders.
Ah, pour le moment, elle a pas encore changé de coupe. Elle change de coupe un peu plus tard dans le chapitre. Vous avez pas vu Mircon?
Right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big.
Immense et dangereuse, fais attention à toi ici, petit.
Dangerous? Oh, it's a gold mine. So many pockets to pick. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece. Thanks. And you're in luck, because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Wanna see?
Allez, montre-moi donc tes belles marchandises.
When I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look.
Alors, qu'est-ce que tu vends d'intéressant? Souvenir de corps vide. Faveur de la reine Corneille, tant que le porteur de l'amulette, sa distance de saut et sa vitesse de vol augmentent d'un mètre 5, et il peut lancer feuille morte. L'effet de ce sort persiste tant que le porteur est métamorphosé ou transformé à l'aide de formes sauvages. Ok. Attaque à l'arme ou à main nue inflige 2 points de dégâts supplémentaires lorsque vous êtes entouré par 2 ennemis ou plus. Le souvenir de corps vide. Est-ce que je pourrais l'équiper à quelqu'un? Oui, je pourrais l'équiper à quelqu'un d'ici peu de temps. Alors attendez. Et ça. Du coup, je lui achète ça. Voilà.
Stay away from trap chests.
Alors, le manip Nestor.
Donations.
Guerrier tromperie. Il y a du point enflammé au rapport, chef. On m'a ordonné d'inspecter la grange. D'accord, je vais faire un don. De quoi avez-vous besoin?
Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get.
J'aimerais apporter personnellement mon don à l'intérieur de l'étable. Je dois rentrer dans l'étable et vite, il pourrait y avoir quelque chose de dangereux au milieu des dons. Alors déjà, je vais leur donner 500 balles.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated. Got something else to donate, have ya?
Je dois rentrer dans l'étable, vite. Ça va, un petit 30.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Is everything all right, Manip Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Ok.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Oh, je sais qui c'est qui est responsable. Vous inquiétez pas, mon cher Manip.
Assignment was going to be dull. No such
discuter avec le cochon. Le seul cochon qu'on croise dans le jeu.
Terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Ça va, babe? T'es l'un des cochons les plus impressionnants que j'ai jamais vus.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Ok.
Somebody drunkard, Mark. Guess we could. Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Médecine, laissez-moi jeter un œil.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
Du coup, la fausse blessure, c'est un grand classique, mais vous pourriez quand même y mettre un peu du vôtre, quoi.
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Aww.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that. I'm really worried about Umi.
What do you make of these protesters?
À mon avis, il se trompe de combat.
A jest is welcome in times like these. I'm Zoru.
On n'avait jamais croisé Zoro?
I've heard about you. You're the one that helped us with the goblins. You know, most of us didn't make it, right? Zevlor failed us.
Au moins, vous avez réussi à vous en tirer. Comment allez-vous?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him. We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't
Zorro la
complain.
rousse. À quelques lettres
I
près.
look at Bex and realize she's safe. It's hard not to weep from joy.
Hmm. Ok, alors attendez, j'ai plusieurs choses à faire là.
Once familiar ally, perhaps a little.
Worms, this is it. I'm almost home.
Allez, viens avec moi.
Lead on. Keep your distance, darling.
Keep your distance, darling. Qu'est-ce qui est bien avec un voleur? Et 3 points de chance que vous avez pu bénéficier des avantages de jet d'attaque, caractéristiques ou jet de sauvegarde. Allez.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this... Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Allons voir les gueurs.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master.
Isobel est pas morte, non? Elle était là au camp avec Aileen.
To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Vous entendez, on a presque l'impression que vous l'enviez.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
L'armure d'Ombrecoeur ressemble à la sienne, c'est normal, c'est la même. C'est pas la sienne, mais c'est la même. Alors comme ça, vous seriez prêt à tuer les autres malheureux liés au rituel pour lui voler ce pouvoir?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Tout ce qui compte pour moi, c'est que vous alliez bien. La liberté n'est pas la même chose que le pouvoir.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Vous emballez pas trop, nous ne savons même pas s'il est possible pour vous d'accomplir le rituel à sa place. Obtenir des informations ne peut que nous être utile. Très bien, cherchons les autres jetons.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Ok. Donc allons voir les gueurs. Ah oui, d'ailleurs, j'en profite.
Something over there. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdiska Blast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Que voulez-vous, Astarion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Bard. Je pense d'ailleurs composer une ballade à ce sujet si ça vous intéresse.
We are not. But perhaps we can give you a chance to do deeds just as worthy of song. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
Le Silverwing. D'accord, nous allons les sauver.
Excuse me. Did you not hear anything I just said? They're gone.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
Si Astarion refuse de vous aider, moi je le ferai. S'il n'est plus possible de les sauver, il nous faut au moins les venger, Astarion. Vous leur devez bien ça.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Okay.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
Nothing less.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a à faire dans le coin? Aller voir les animaux.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
When will I get to train the dogs again? Hi.
Travaille ici?
She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up.
Je suis sûr que c'est pas de la maltraitance, il y a une différence entre une discipline stricte et la persécution pure et simple.
She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard.
Je crois que j'ai trouvé un de vos chiens, Gratouille.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Ok, siffler pour appeler Gratouille. Hello Griboubou. Coucou aux arrivants si j'ai loupé des gens.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy! Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
Non. C'est mon compagnon, vous ne pouvez pas me le prendre comme ça.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Guerrier force, vous êtes peut-être capable de terroriser un chien, un jeune garçon, mais si vous osez ne serait-ce que hausser la voix en ma présence, je vous brise tous les os. Allez.
You'll do no such thing.
Ah, tu veux l'essayer?
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Je voulais jusqu'à 10 pour dégager de mon chemin. De mon chenil, pardon. 1, 2... Ah, chier. Ok.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
And the gods don't give a damn.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You didn't even fight. You promised to get us inside.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Ok.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Ah, t'inquiète. Et le dernier, on le fait pas sortir? Il est puni, le dernier?
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone. I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Ok.
Ah, a new face. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Comment ça... Comme ça, vous... Attends, pardon. Comment ça? Vous vous dites messager, mais vous ne garantissez pas la livraison?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
Ok. Vous avez une idée de l'endroit où les pigeons ont disparu?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much.
Je devrais pouvoir les retrouver, vos pigeons. Mes tarifs sont tout à fait raisonnables.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Ok.
Let's see what this does.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
What's the harm in one night?
That's just a man in a costume. Soon the boss will land under us.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extraplanar circus there is.
Un cirque extraplanaire, jamais entendu parler.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Avec plaisir, je visiterai volontiers votre cirque.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times,
Okay.
I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Roublard tromperie, on vient juste de m'engager, je jongle avec des couteaux.
I hope you're good. The Redcaps got a little too excited when the last one nicked himself. Ooh. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
What's that monster?
That's just a man in a...
Alors. Essayez d'interpréter les gestes qu'elle fait avec sa main. Lire dans ses pensées pour tenter de comprendre où elle veut en venir.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you wanna buy face paint?
Jetterai bien un œil à votre sélection de maquillage. Alors attendez une petite minute. Là on a une teinture cobalt. Jaune, lavande, noir et rouge tango. Alors... Essayons le cobalt. Ça a de la gueule. Combiné avec les gants. Combiné avec le chapeau. Pardon. Et je vais garder les chaussures telles quelles. Quoique je pourrais toujours en racheter plus tard. Combiner avec les chaussures également. Voilà. Comme ça on a changé de style. Tu peux pas?
Nothing to rest. Indolence breeds madness.
Je vais lui récupérer son anneau. Ok. Filer l'anneau que je viens de récupérer pour le mettre ici.
What to do?
Approach, ugly one.
Ce que je vous explique pour les gens qui se posent la question, il triche le djinn. Donc, en fait, on a récupéré l'anneau qui lui permet d'arrêter la roue pour l'arrêter nous-mêmes et gagner à sa place. Donc on triche pour arnaquer le tricheur, quoi. Vous savez, je sais reconnaître quand on me joue du pipeau et là, vous faites très fort.
Yes, be Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
J'aimerais tourner la roue.
Let us see if you have luck's favor. Impossible. You thief! You cheated!
Vous aussi, comme ça nous sommes quittes.
Enjoy the jackpot, muley curd!
Et donc on m'a envoyé au Schult. On m'a envoyé au Schult. Merde. La jungle avec les dinosaures. Putain, je l'ai loupé. Quel sac. Comment est-ce que je peux gérer mon coup là? Est-ce que j'ai des potions de vitesse? Non. Je pourrais essayer de me barrer. Mais je suis pas certain que ça passe. Et en plus, il y a un autre dino qui est juste là. J'attendais pas à me faire rincer comme ça. Vous savez ce qu'on va faire? On va recharger. On va recharger, on va recommencer en étant un peu plus discret parce que j'ai un peu pris le combat comme si c'était gagné d'avance, mais faut pas oublier que je joue un barde et qu'à partir du moment où les ennemis sont au corps à corps, malheureusement, je perds énormément de mes capacités de DPS. Ouais, il va falloir que je passe en invisible, ouais. Il va falloir que je fasse un échange de tenue. Fait mal un dinosaure à ceux-là en plus. Ils ont mangé Nedry, hein. Putain, hier d'ailleurs, j'ai vu Jurassic Park au cinéma. La boucle est bouclée. Je l'ai vu quand il était sorti pour la première fois au ciné quand j'étais tout petit. Et je l'ai revu hier au ciné. Ça fait toujours plaisir à voir, hein, ce genre de film au ciné. Alors. Voyons voir. Merde, j'ai pas d'invisibilité. Potion d'invisibilité.
Light on my feet. Best be on my way. Wonder what's past this. I'll give it a shot.
Ok, alors attendez, donc on reprend. L'anneau de jean, j'en ai plus besoin, donc je vais me rééquiper de ça. Le chapeau, on les rechange.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Vous arrive souvent de faire des poches des cadavres? Bon, montrez-moi ce que vous avez plutôt.
Yes! I has lots of stuff.
Regardez! Notre son est là! C'est notre son! Tout le monde s'en fout. Alors, je vais lui acheter ça. Est-ce que j'ai des trucs intéressants que je pourrais lui acheter? J'ai pas l'impression. Des griffes de Néogi. Un hamster géant miniature de l'espace grillé. Oh! J'ai la ref. Quelle honte.
Bye bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
Ok. Alors voyons voir. Si on allait foutre le bordel. Alors, voyons voir.
Very well.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
Oui, j'aime quelqu'un qui m'est proche pour tout vous dire.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts.
Ok. Alors, attendez. On a plusieurs choses à faire. Demandez à Astarion de rester ici.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
Demandez à Ombrecoeur de rester ici.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious. If you're sure. Fine.
Aller chercher Will qu'on n'a pas Gale, pardon, qu'on n'a pas sorti depuis à peu près 10 000 ans. Et aller chercher Bae.
Oh, it smells the exact hell.
Alors, on va leur donner leur niveau, mais avant, faut voir si je peux pas leur donner du matos. La couronne glaçante, hop. On va lui donner ses bottes. On va lui donner ça, non ça c'est bon. On va lui donner le bâton. Voilà. Est-ce que j'aurais pas pu lui acheter un bouclier digne de ce nom? Faire ça. Tu vas t'équiper de ça. Capuche ombreuse. Ça. Ok, ça m'a l'air plutôt pas mal. Obscur. Contre-sort et... vol. Forme gazeuse pour rigoler. On va lui apprendre bannissement et flétrissement. Porte dimensionnelle. On va lui apprendre mur de feu et métamorphose. Avec un don, on va augmenter ses caractéristiques. Il va apprendre domination de personne et télékinésie. Télékinésie, c'est vraiment un des sorts les plus puissants du jeu. Au niveau des sorts mineurs, on va t'apprendre ami et on va t'apprendre cône de froid, mur de pierre. Télékinésie, tu peux soulever même un dragon pour l'envoyer dans le vide en fait. Je trouve ça extrêmement fort. Alors, force. Ok.
Let's move.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what the Elder Brain.
But more importantly, Netherese. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived.
As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections. Book shopping? You'll have to...
Ok, reprenons.
You return, Stira.
Qu'en dites-vous, Carlac? C'est pour être amusant, non?
Absolutely. This is going to be great fun. Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Gortash.
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing.
Ouais, j'avais eu ce bug aussi, Sancho,
What is her
où elle
idea
était
of a
littéralement
perfect
rouge.
day?
S'asseoir au calme avec un bon bouquin, se promener en ville et faire des boutiques, écraser des crânes entre 2 séances de culbute pour fêter ce triomphe.
You know me too well.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlak do? Where will she be?
Probablement 6 pieds sous terre.
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not anytime soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are. 2 hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Look at it, come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. You waste time soft-soothing these flesh bags for the knife. I could end it now, but I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So Orin is a shapeshifter.
Ok, donc ça pour le moment c'est fait.
Have to keep going.
Putain, j'arrête pas de rater mes représentations. C'est pas possible.
What's up for discussion?
Soon, I promise. Patience is one of few virtues worth holding.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Pardonnez-moi de vous interrompre.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Ok. Hello Avilis. Voilà, tu as eu la réponse en regardant le titre du stream.
I don't like the kitty. She looks scary. I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty.
Another. Good.
Roublard investigation. Examiner la serrure de la cage pour voir si elle est bien fermée. Oh, je suis sûr que je peux faire mieux. Voilà.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Casser le verrou d'un geste sec. Je veux pas être méchant, mais son dard passe à travers... passe à travers les barreaux. Hein. Le perso est multiclassé et triclassé, pour être exact.
Press your flesh through bars and blood breaks.
Tiens, fais-toi plutôt les dents là-dessus. Ah, je suis barde, roublard, guerrier.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Pour sûr, ce n'était qu'un homme de paille.
Hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
A bloodthirsty rush of fury engulfs you. You want to butcher the crowd, women and children alike, and soak in their innards. It is glorious.
You, my special assistant.
Ça va alors.
Come on up.
Roublard, perspicacité, ce clown vous regarde bizarrement, que mijote-t-il? Je doute qu'on réussisse à avoir 25 sans bonus.
You stare, but glean no ill intent from the clown. Perhaps the makeup just threw you off.
Come now! Don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a little encouragement! Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him!
Approchez de la scène.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart! always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
La malédiction du sang qui corrompt mon esprit.
No, no, it's not that silly head of yours. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you.
Praise the Absolute.
Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Eager to bleed? Very well. Praise the Absolute.
Est-ce que je vais utiliser ma fougue maintenant? J'ai un doute.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Ok.
Here comes the money line.
Martyriser des pauvres passants qui ont rien demandé à personne.
This is your end.
Ok. Faudrait que je m'éloigne, mais je risque de me prendre une attaque si je fais ça. Ah merde, les bottes que j'ai, elles sont pas adaptées à... Oh. Ah putain, c'est vrai que je suis toujours en mode assommoir. Ok.
You bow, or you break.
Ok, c'est passé. Je vais utiliser mobilisation pour Elia. On va utiliser... Ok.
Shapeshifter. And here I hoped. Thought. Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Alors, là on a un nécessaire de maquillage. Un mot du tribunal. Ça, on va l'envoyer à Carlac. Ça, je vais le prendre.
I thought you were part of the show at first. I should rest. Should mind my step.
Allons parler à Lucretia.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
C'est un imposteur, vous êtes sûr?
As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
Ok. Parlons plutôt de mes émoluments. Mes services coûtent cher, vous savez.
I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed.
Okay.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Bon. Pour le moment, on a fait tout ce qu'il y avait à faire au niveau du... Alors... On va voir la Sandragon.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here for a bit?
With the Absolute's arm.
What if we get caught?
Pawning your once were big and they were angry.
I don't care how big they are. Hi. Hi. Or maybe a spear. You look like you know how to use a spear. Oh, yay!
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'elle a d'intéressant à vendre, elle? Elle a une belle armure ici. Vous gagnez 15 points de vie temporaire chaque fois que votre la rage vous envahit. Réduit tous les dégâts subis de 2. Quand le porteur est touché par une attaque au corps à corps, l'attaquant subit un point de dégâts perforant. C'est bon, ça. Attendez. Ce bouclier, c'est... Planche de sous-colle. Un adversaire vous touche à l'aide d'une attaque au corps à corps, vous pouvez utiliser votre réaction pour le faire tomber à terre. Alors attendez, si je prends ça et ça, est-ce que j'ai d'autres choses intéressantes dans le coin? Gants de tracker. Vous bénéficiez d'un bonus de plus 1 au jet d'initiative. Vos attaques sournoises infligent 1 à 4 points de dégâts de force supplémentaires. Donc là, actuellement, il me demande 3724 balles. 3724 que je pourrais transformer à l'occasion. En vendant ça. Parfait.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell?
Bye,
Wanna
Jones.
buy? You know where I am.
Alors, du coup, voyons voir ça et ça. Donc, ce bouclier-là, il va à Gale. Cette armure, elle va ici. Et je pense qu'on n'est pas trop mal.
they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling me like. They really put the boot in me.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people. Please, in the name of the Crying One, have mercy.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
Et que s'est-il passé? What? Ok, bon bah écoutez, il semblerait qu'on saura pas ce qui s'est passé.
Exactly this. We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stellane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Existe-t-il de meilleures victimes que celles qui sont prêtes à pardonner à leur assassin?
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Si le père Lorgan avait fait plus attention à qui il aidait, il serait peut-être encore en vie. On dirait que votre dieu serait fier du père Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Ok. D'ailleurs, en parlant de ça, il y a 2 personnes qui n'ont pas reçu ma bénédiction. Voilà.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to invest.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger.
J'ai tout
Language
entendu.
like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sacrée dispute, dis donc.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Dans les livres, les affaires de meurtre ne sont jamais simples. Je gage que la vérité est ailleurs.
Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Où puis-je trouver l'enquêtrice?
Charessa's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Vous avez une idée de ce que je devrais chercher?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Pourrez-vous me dire où trouver Shira Clarwen?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind.
Ah mais je l'ai eu aussi dans la tête, le générique de X-Files, hein, quand j'ai lu cette phrase. Ok.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
L'enquête sur le meurtre de Lorgan. Que savez-vous à ce sujet?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
Où sont les corps?
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Ok.
Here goes nothing.
On va d'abord commencer par l'extérieur.
That symbol on the collar. Gale, is this one yours?
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favorite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Oh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
Qu'est-ce que votre tressim fabrique ici, Gale?
She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Les chats ailés, c'est un truc courant dans D&D, juste dans les jeux Baldur, c'est nouveau. Non, non, c'est un tressim. C'est des créatures, c'est des compagnons de mages qui existent réellement. Pourriez-vous lui demander de cesser de le faire?
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Éloniac. Ok, donc là on a un anneau de clignotement qu'on a récupéré. Maintenant il va falloir qu'on aille récupérer des lettres.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Alors, voyons voir. Ok, donc ça c'est les Entarim. Donc on aura 2-3 choses à lui dire quant à ce qu'on vient de trouver ici. Jouant pas mage dans D&D, je dois avouer que BG3 est le premier support où j'en vois, en dehors de la série des livres, le Paris des Merveilles de Pierre Pével, ça m'intrigue ces trucs. Ah, c'est... Moi j'avais vu... Il y a plein de posters. Il y a des peluches, etc. Je dirais que c'est à peu près aussi connu que les olifants. Alors... Ah, si les chats avaient des ailes, ça serait un sacré bordel. Hein. Déjà, il y aurait plus de... à la fenêtre. Ils iraient directement les chercher. C'est vous, Brigor? Avez-vous tué le père Lorgan?
Never. He was kinder than most.
Les Trisim sont à D&D ce que les Mogs sont à Final Fantasy. Peut-être pas autant, mais pas mal quand même. Qui a tué Lorgan?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
Ça me fait 3 questions là. Comment êtes-vous mort?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Et où êtes-vous mort?
Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Menichi, bienvenue.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Ok. Qui vous a tué?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
Où avez-vous été attaqué?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
Qu'étiez-vous en train de faire quand vous vous êtes fait tuer?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
On interroge un cadavre et on le laisse par terre. Et certes, je l'ai pas remis dans son cercueil. Où l'avez-vous caché?
Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool, fool.
Et comment pourquoi cachez-vous Brilgor?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Ok, bon, on a quand même eu pas mal d'infos. Donc on va suivre les taches de sang. Alors attendez, dans l'ordre.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
Attendez une petite seconde. On va refaire les choses dans le bon ordre. Je vais demander à Gale de rester là.
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us. I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here.
Hop. Je vais aller chercher Murk. Mater secte de masochistes. Mais non, voyons.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
C'est tout? Ah.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk.
On cachera le fait que c'est un corps d'homme, mais...
This foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer?
Comment seulement le jeu de mon côté, je trouve un point noir, j'ai l'impression, je dis bien impression, qu'il n'y a que 2 musiques dans le jeu. Il y en a beaucoup plus. Et elles sont quasiment toutes excellentes. Mais c'est peut-être vrai qu'au début, il y a un peu de répétition. J'ai pas spécialement fait attention. Au contraire, moi, quand je les entends, elles m'emportent. Donc, je pourrais pas te dire exactement si il y a plus de répétition dans l'acte 1 que dans les autres actes, mais réfléchir à ce que vous savez de la flexion du moine. Si vous l'acceptez, que risquent d'être les conséquences?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Ça peut vous apporter la paix, je veux bien endosser cette démence.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
On appelait à votre intelligence pour protéger les points les plus vulnérables de votre esprit. Constitution. Willity de sagesse. Faire appel au parasite pour qu'il absorbe le coup, plutôt.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Faire appel au parasite pour qu'il absorbe le coup encore une fois.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Ok. Dans ce cas-là, on va faire constitution ou sagesse. Reprendre vos esprits et faire le vide en vous. Vous avez accepté d'héberger la folie, mais vous ne la laisserez pas s'emparer de vous. Rakos, merci pour les 15 mois. Bonsoir à Madras et bonsoir le hall. Bonsoir à toi et merci pour le soutien. Des gros bisous.
The urge to laugh dwindles. You can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Okay.
He's gone. Well, he always was good for a laugh.
On va aller par là. Désamorcer la vitrine.
Bet I can crack that open.
Et donc là, on a un élixir de culture arcanique suprême, ce qui nous permet de regagner des sorts. Parchemin de domination de personne, parchemin de verrou magique. Est-ce que je peux aller là-bas? Parfait. Je pense qu'on va passer par là plutôt.
This calls for careful footwork. Time to press ahead.
My sweet. A sharper one than Dobie. He spends too much time with his friends.
Ok, les autres sont pas rentrés en combat.
Staying out of sight. I shouldn't linger.
Ça c'est fait. Chiotte.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Est-ce que j'ai la possibilité de sauter sans me péter les jambes?
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Petite manchette. Voilà, on n'en parle plus.
Where do I go from here?
De ce côté-là.
On my way.
Ah, vraiment? Faut que je fasse attention parce que là, il reste 14 PV. J'attaque à 20 en moyenne. Toi, tu vas venir là. Tu vas jeter... ton arme sur lui. Ah merde. Aïe, ça fait mal. Rejeter ton arme et plus ici du coup. Ah, ça a pas explosé. Tu peux pas avancer plus là?
Time to strike.
Soit. Toi... Oh, je l'ai loupé, vraiment.
Survival is all that matters.
Never a dull moment.
Feel that one later.
Ça, je prends.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. What's in here?
Ça, je prends. Est-ce que je peux interroger celui-là?
What's that?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Avez-vous tué Père Lorgan?
Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
Qui est Dolor?
Our blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
Là, ça nous fait deux questions. Hein. Où est Dolor?
The corpse remains silent.
Ça valait le coup d'essayer. Pour qui travaillez-vous? Arvenom,
The
oui,
corpse
c'est bon.
tries to speak, but something prevents it.
J'ai trouvé cette étrange clé, qu'est-ce qu'elle ouvre?
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Ok.
Open up.
Donc là, on a la figeuse. Une lame qui a le symbole de Baal.
blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan.
On va passer par là.
Another quake.
Aller jusqu'au bout.
It's the Elden Ring. There's something happening to it.
On appelle ça la puberté, c'est rien, t'inquiète. T'inquiète l'empereur, t'inquiète. Alors.
Couple turns should do it.
Ça je prends, ça se vendra. Ça j'en ai pas besoin, mais pareil. Et ça par contre j'en ai vraiment besoin. Donc c'est parfait. Alors.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
On a vu un autre par là. Les trous comme ça, c'est toujours au-delà de 30 pour les désamorcer, alors qu'il suffit juste de... Voilà. Chiotte. Ok, tout le monde s'est loupé. Alors, voyons voir. Est-il possible pour moi d'utiliser la télékinésie pour envoyer ce Gugus là?
Little creature tries to sneak and slice. Hack away, sweet meat. Let your butchery unfold.
Warren's toying with me. What is she after? With haste.
Decapitated. It's still here. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Allons, on ne pourrait donc pas résoudre ce différend discutant? Par un concours d'insultes, peut-être? Après tout, le client est roi, alors pourquoi pas?
You picked the wrong side, cock.
Slice them! Slice them now!
is in good hands.
Putain, je l'ai raté. Dommage. Qu'est-ce que... C'est vraiment une teuteux, hein. Alors, voyons voir. Si je me mets ici, que je bazarde mon arme ici, je les touche tous, je pense. Voilà. On refait la même. Hop là. Joli. Alors, Lae'zel. Parlons peu, mais parlons. Toi, tu dégages. Putain, il lui reste 3 PV. Oh, ok. J'ai pas réussi à les bêter là. Alors, voyons voir. Toi, tu vas te mettre ici. On va faire une double attaque là et là. Yes. Parfait. Je vais lui bazarder. Voilà. Comme ça, on n'en parle plus. Et toi? Ok, vous voulez pas jouer?
You did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild.
La gratitude des criminels ne m'intéresse pas. Heureuse d'avoir pu vous aider. Qui est-ce qu'on vient de tuer?
A new flavor of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord.
Le Seigneur des Pierres, j'ai jamais entendu parler.
Lucky you. He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others.
Qu'est-ce que ces agents faisaient là?
We think the Stone Lord and his cronies are in league with the absolute cultists. This little operation here certainly suggests so. They were shifting something valuable by boat.
Ah, si t'arrives à discuter, normalement, il n'y a pas de jet, hein. Tu peux réussir à t'allier à l'un ou l'autre sans jet au préalable. En tout cas, moi, j'avais l'option de roublard qui m'a permis de faire ça. Je mérite un petit quelque chose pour vous avoir aidé, non?
Of course. The guild always rewards good work. Now scram.
Allez, 700 balles.
Don't waste a step.
Voyons voir. Déjà, on va commencer par ici. Il n'y a rien. Ah merde, je voulais pas qu'elle se le tire comme ça. Maintenant elle est beurrée. Ça on pourrait les récupérer pour essayer de les vendre.
Is that blood? No, never mind. « 700 balles au niveau 10, c'est très en dessous de mon tarif horaire. » Oh, ça va. Bénéficiez d'un bonus de plus 1 à la classe d'armure au jet de sauvegarde tant que vous ne portez pas d'armure ou vous n'avez pas de bouclier. Ça va aller directement sur Karlach. Hop, ça je récupère. Je prends la peau de Sin. Le vin de table également. Mais la peau de Sin, c'est important. On ne laisse pas la peau de Sin derrière soi. Je prends le rhum, je prends la brume onirique, je prends l'eau, je laisse la carotte pourrie. No traps, please.
Bah ça m'a l'air bon, cette histoire. Vous savez quoi? On va se téléporter jusqu'à Aigre-Terre. Précis prend l'eau. Bravo. Alors.
Back again. Want a dagger? Oh, yay!
Combien? 2700 balles. Voyons voir. Est-ce que j'ai des choses intéressantes à lui vendre? J'ai toujours trop de parchemins. Ça, je peux lui vendre pour 500. Ensuite, les différents anneaux. Ça. Ça, je garde. Ça, je vends. Je vais lui vendre. Ça. Toi, on va t'équiper de ça. Et toi, t'as rien dans ton inventaire qui pourrait être vendu si... Le souvenir du corps vide, j'avais dit qu'il fallait que je le garde.
Mais vu que j'ai réussi à garder... Ouais, mais maintenant, elle me rapporte plus rien d'intéressant, l'amulette. Donc autant la changer. Je pourrais la vendre, mais je pense que pour le RP, je vais la garder. Ok. Une sauvegarde.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez à vendre?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
Ok. Il a rien de plus à me dire.
The Absolute's army.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbor tomorrow.
La première fois que j'étais venu ici, ils avaient pas réussi leur check. Alors ça et ça je prends et j'envoie au camp. Je dois aller là-bas mais non. Est-ce que ce coffre il est toujours buggé? Ou est-ce qu'ils ont fixé le problème depuis? Ah, ils ont réglé le problème. Ok. Donc je prends tout ça.
Here we go again.
Ça n'a pas marché? Si. C'est juste que c'est buggé. Ah. C'est buggé mais ça m'empêche de passer du coup. C'est chiant. Pas que ce soit vital mais...
That's curious.
Voilà. Alors... On va faire plusieurs choses ici. QQ. C'est doux.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
C'est vrai que je suis pas retourné lui parler depuis qu'on s'est vu.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
Toujours sympa ces gnomes quand même. Hein.
You think I want my
Oula.
man facing down one of those walking death machines with
Oh là,
cutlery?
oh là, qu'est-ce qui... Oh là,
Then leave me to my work.
oh là, qu'est-ce qui nous arrive? Vous avez quelque chose à
Only
échanger?
if you're quick.
Des grenades aveuglantes pour le LOLs, ça serait pas mal. Hmm. Je lui prends cette saucisse, bien entendu. La saucisse. Tu me vends tout ça 1554. T'es pas donné, mon salaud, hein.
Now let me get back to it.
C'est Quirrell. Ça, Nichols?
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
Un peu, oui, les secousses se succèdent presque sans discontinuer. Que se passe-t-il?
There's something underneath the city. Inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Ah, Philomène.
You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrum. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
Ok.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details.
Tu veux dire que t'arrives pas à comprendre ce qu'il est en train de préparer avec la bombe énorme qu'il y a au milieu du salon?
Some. But what he has planned is unthinkable. Maybe you can help him see sense. Someone has to.
I need a quick word.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine.
Ouais, lui, c'est le gnome du moulin, ouais.
As bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Ok, vous pouvez compter sur moi. Gortash est un homme mort, j'ai mes propres raisons de vouloir l'éliminer.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Oh les cœurs, Wulbren, nous sommes là pour vous aider.
I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons.
Ok, et comment faire pour les arrêter? Ah, je n'ai pas peur des dragons, ni des gardes d'acier.
There's a line where bravery becomes stupidity. You just crossed it. Scared or not, you can't take down every Steel Watcher in the city. Unless you hit the people who build them. The Gondians. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Aucun plan ne survit au contact de l'ennemi, sauf quand j'en fais partie.
Exactly. You freed us from Ketheric's rotten cells.
I reckon you can rid us of these Gondians just as easily. You just need a little assistance, and I can provide it. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Mec, c'est Oppenheimer, pas loin.
The adults are talking.
Entrez discrètement, placez la bombe, ressortir sans vous faire repérer et boum, facile, non? Donnez-moi la bombe, je m'assurerai que personne ne survive, ni les gardes, ni les Gondiens, ni même les passants. Barcus n'a pas tort, ce que vous proposez ressemble plus à un carnage qu'à autre chose.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
L'ennemi c'est Gortash, pas les Gondiens, je trouverai un autre moyen. Dommages collatéraux, c'est le meilleur moyen de régler tous les problèmes en même temps, donnez-moi la bombe. Vous m'avez convaincu, donnez-moi votre bombe, je vais la porter à la fonderie. Tentez d'entrer en contact avec les Gondiens, peut-être serait-il possible de leur faire entendre raison?
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong.
D'accord, je veux bien la prendre, mais je ne m'en servirai qu'en dernier recours.
As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of watchers in no time.
Ok, donc on a récupéré la bombe.
A rune powder bomb? Oh, what the devil has he become?
Fanatique ne faisant aucun cas des innocents.
The Wulbren I know. The one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark. He's still in there. I know it.
Du coup, si on garde cette bombe et la précédente, on peut faire des blagues à la fin du jeu, genre pour tuer un gros cerveau. Par exemple, oui. Bah, watch me, hein. Watch me, je vais garder ça dans mon inventaire pendant un moment, hein, de toute façon.
Speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces, don't you think?
Je pense que ça intéressera Wulbren de savoir que vous œuvrez contre ses intérêts. Non. Très bien, je vais aller leur parler.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
Ok. Alors, j'ai plusieurs choses que je voudrais faire. Mais dans quel ordre ?
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with.
Moi savoir pourquoi vous abritez des gnomes de main de fer dans votre cave.
Been poking around downstairs, have you? Well, I've got nothing to hide. Those gnomes are victims. They've spent years in exile, no forge to call their own, all because of some ancient bloody grudge. The Gondians think they're the only ones fit to swing a hammer round here. They're wrong. One day they'll learn that the hard way. Until that happens, I'll give those iron hands a roof over their heads. Nothing wrong with it. Now clear off. Do you want anything else? Go to the shop. I've got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
What's the rush, sir? Can't we stay here for a bit?
The absolute army.
They were angry. I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Attendez, on va aller rapporter la lettre au nain. Faut pas que j'oublie de rendre des quêtes, ça serait con.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
Toujours pas, non, mais je continue de chercher.
Much appreciated. They'll turn up in the last place you look, I'm sure.
Je les ai pas dans mon inventaire?
Don't suppose you've stumbled.
Qu'est-ce que j'en ai fait de sa lettre? Bah, elle est là, la lettre.
Don't suppose you've stumbled.
Ouais, bon, on reviendra.
Got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
This is front page material.
Our kind?
Ah! Are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
Une petite seconde, qui êtes-vous?
I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
Quelle est la vérité selon vous?
That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumors. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective.
Je devrais discuter avec eux un peu, pardon, avec votre rédacteur en chef. Où puis-je le trouver?
At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
Ok. On a fait un quart de notre niveau depuis le début de la soirée. Alors. Moi?
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Neelikers threw explosives at the Steel Watch. We need to find.
Non, non, la lettre en question, je l'ai dans mon inventaire. Hein.
You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well.
Vous voudriez que je vous rapporte sa tête? D'être un peu radical, non?
You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence.
On va s'en aller, hein? On va aller au camp. On va demander à Murg de rester ici. On va demander à Karlach de rester ici, aussi triste que ça m'ende.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset. Oh, come on. Oh,
Elle est belle avec cette armure, hein.
So Baldur is testing. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion. More shapeshifter. If we squint with suspicion at every face we see, she will have already landed her blow. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Ok, joignez-vous à moi.
As you wish.
Donc ça c'est bon. Et il faut que j'aille chercher...
I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced.
Lead on.
Ok. Alors.
Do what must be done.
J'espère juste que... Ah, quoique, je pourrais aller en acheter. Alors, sort mineur, on va prendre production de flammes. Je vais voir si je peux aller acheter de la bouffe avant de me reposer au camp.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Alors lui, il vend toutes sortes de couleurs intéressantes, dont du sang sur blanc. Ah. J'ai bien envie de lui acheter.
Do come again.
Sang sur blanc, ça donne quoi du coup? Est-ce que ça a de la gueule? Oh oui. Oh oui, carrément, ouais. Ok. Le jeu est plein de racistes. Bah, c'est un univers de fantasy, quoi.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for?
Nickel. Alors je vais tout acheter. Le mec, je lui ai fait sa journée, hein. Il arrive au marché avec ses petites cagettes, là, en se disant je vais peut-être réussir à vendre 2-3 pommes à quelqu'un. Il repart avec ses cagettes vides et de la bouffe plein mes poches. Ok, alors...
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
probably
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would have missed.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion? It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Nous sommes ici pour tuer Cassador. C'est le seul moyen de vous libérer. Je vais rien dire.
Isn't it obvious, sister? He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother, please!
Je dis rien.
Tell me what I need to know, or I swear you'll burn!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
Allez.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me.
Son frère et sœur ou c'est juste une façon de parler entre vampires ayant le même maître? Non, c'est juste une manière de
I'm
parler.
the only person who can stop him. Now,
Ils sont
go,
frères de cire.
before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
Je suis heureuse que vous les ayez épargnés.
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils.
Ah, qu'est-ce que t'es con.
Spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Ces 6 rejetons sont vos frères et sœurs. Êtes-vous prêts à les sacrifier?
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
Ok, si c'était un piège.
Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to
Parce que quoi, si Astarion accomplit l'ascension, bah, il devient un vampire,
Let's go. This
un
place
vampire
stinks of rat
supérieur,
blood
quoi.
and despair.
Ok.
Shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Logan's name is written here too.
Ok, donc là on a une liste. Je vais récupérer l'armure pour la vendre. Ça je prends. Ça je prends.
There, by the bed. Someone spilled some water.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Investigation, tenter de découvrir d'où vient tout ce sang. Bah, je sais pas, suis la chaîne peut-être.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Qui êtes-vous?
Theon Goldgrind,
Comment êtes-vous morte?
murdered by my son.
Ilmater's ashes.
Pourquoi votre fils vous a-t-il tué?
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
Quel était le secret de votre fils?
Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
Qui était la cible suivante de votre fils? Ça, il est possible qu'elle le sache pas. Où puis-je le trouver? À quoi ressemble-t-il?
Dwarf like me. Dresses in red.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Ok. Bon. Je pense qu'on va aller se reposer. Avant de continuer quoi que ce soit. J'ai acheté assez de bouffe pour qu'on puisse tenir la soirée.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do.
Ah. Oups.
Queen Vlaakith. Skrull.
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior.
Le meilleur pipeau qui ait jamais été joué.
You will be part of Blackheath, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Établir un lien avec le parasite de Lae'zel pour lui dire commandante des dragons, telle est votre destinée. Restez sur vos positions. Ne vous laissez pas embobiner par les mensonges de Blackis. Je vais garder le silence.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death!
Il semblerait qu'elle n'ait pas apprécié le nom.
I will unmake you!
Oh bon, on va bien dormir après ça. Oh, il est par terre.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
Ne croyez pas que nous parviendrons à vous soigner?
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
Okay. Ça va, Yenna?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Il est horrible. Bien sûr que tu peux rester, Yenna. Installe-toi où tu veux.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Bien dommage, les portes de Baldur ont le devoir de venir en aide aux gens dans le besoin.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Ok. Bah dodo.
Seems simple enough.
Arabella est partie. Ah ouais, non. Voilà, mieux. Oh merde.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Semblait troublé.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Et à qui pensez-vous?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Je fiche royalement de la relation qui vous unissait à elle. Vous l'avez manipulée comme vous m'avez manipulé moi?
I see that you are unable to let that go. But do not forget that I trusted you with my life, as you trusted me with yours. Manipulation or not, we need each other. My relationship with Belin was similar in this regard, though less dramatic. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now,
et c'est un peu trop de se vendre.
Is gone.
Arrêtez un peu, vous voulez, je sais bien que vous n'éprouvez pas de sentiments.
And yet, you hurt them. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Belin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals, even a mind flayer's. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, We crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom.
C'est très intéressant.
I am glad you were able to learn something. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
Ok. Toujours pas compris comment ça se faisait que lui et celui des champignons n'étaient pas sous l'esprit de la ruche. Parce qu'en fait, le truc, c'est que t'as des cerveaux vénérables un peu partout, mais ils ont une certaine une zone d'effet. À partir du moment où t'es en dehors de la zone d'effet, du coup, les flagelleurs mentaux reprennent leur indépendance et donc peuvent gérer un peu plus ce qu'ils font. Et Homélium, lui, il avait une bague qui nous a donné, qui l'empêchait de rentrer en contact avec un cerveau vénérable. Donc il était protégé comme ça. Et l'empereur, lui, il est à l'intérieur du prisme. Et il utilise les pouvoirs du prince pour se protéger, en gros. Tellement qu'un BG4 où on jouait un esclave du premier empereur à l'époque où l'Empire illitide était à son maximum, afin d'assister au début de la révolte. Ouais. Ça me brancherait pas plus que ça, honnêtement. Alors.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind. You're absolutely sure?
Every substance has been tried and tested by yours.
What?
Bon, vous venez ou comment ça se passe?
She has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a shirt.
Ah mais attendez, mais mon perso est trop lourd. Transférer à l'Isle. Qu'est-ce qui pèse si lourd? Des bombes, elles font 3 kilos. 31 kilos de sac à dos. Voilà. Hors de portée du cerveau ou avoir un casque de magnéto en gros, c'est ça.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the chop.
Blueberry.
I missed you too. They're all...
Down below. Here's the key.
Vous êtes marchand, n'est-ce pas? J'aimerais voir vos marchandises.
Now?
Bah oui, maintenant.
Harper's nesting in your cellar tends
On va voir
to
ce que vous avez. Alors, voyons voir.
If you mean to sling some coin around, only Jahira will complain.
Ça, c'est bon. Là, on a un arc, on a ça, les cornes berserker qui pourraient être utiles. Une tenue de moine pour Murk, ça serait pas déconnant. Gantelet de maître de guerre. Vous savez quoi, pour le moment, je vais acheter ça. Le reste, on reviendra. De toute façon, lui, il va pas bouger, donc...
A pleasure. Right, Sommy.
Okay.
You're on the door till our friends are done. Forbid we do any business today.
Va, Inodo, bonne nuit.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus.
You are well?
Yes, High Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Vous êtes un peu perplexe, sondez l'esprit de Geraldus. Oui, Marcus! Quel dommage que quelqu'un d'aussi fringant soit devenu si maléfique, hein? Je vais garder le silence et attendre le signal de Jaheira plutôt.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
Alors, voyons voir.
Make it hurt.
On va faire ça. Le premier tour, ils sont surpris, donc il faut que j'en profite un max. Hop. Chier. Pas ce qu'il fout là-haut, mais il y est en tout cas. Voyons voir. Aller jusque là. Se transformer en oursilot. Toi. Ah. J'hésite. Ah, vous savez quoi? On va y aller comme un bourrin. Oh putain, non. Vraiment. Voilà, ça c'est fait. Nickel. 26 PV. Putain. C'est bien parce qu'à chaque fois il met la marque mais il fait rien de plus. Si je me mets là et que je fais ça. Voilà.
This is your end. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder? Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Je prends. Je lis. Hop. Hop.
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Kelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
Oh, allez.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
Personne ne peut faire ce choix à sa place, pas même vous, grande ménestrelle. Attendez, Jaira. À vous entendre, on dirait que c'est de sa faute, alors que c'est de la nôtre.
I want to fight. For Kelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Ok.
How much further can I go?
Bah écoutez, je pense que c'est un bon moment pour nous arrêter pour ce soir. Je regarde juste si j'ai pas des trucs à piquer. Donc on reviendra ici pour acheter le casque de Berserker. Je vais me mettre au milieu de la rue. Et je vais m'arrêter là. Hop. Parfait. Bah écoutez, ça s'est pas trop mal passé, je trouve. On s'en est bien tiré pour ce début d'acte 3. Il n'y a pas eu de gros combats, donc c'était beaucoup de conversations et donc du coup il n'y avait pas non plus énormément de challenge, mais on a quand même croisé quelques ennemis qui étaient un peu retors, donc voilà. Écoutez, je vous dis à demain, parce que moi demain, le nouvel an, je le fête avec vous, donc si vous ne savez pas quoi faire et que vous avez votre soirée, ben, n'hésitez pas à passer. Ça me fera plaisir d'avoir des gens avec qui discuter et passer cette soirée ensemble. Et quant aux autres, ben, on se retrouve lundi, du coup, ça marche? Donc à demain pour certains, à lundi pour les autres. Des bisous, une bonne nuit. Bye bye.